Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fallen Sandwich Gaming with the continuation of our Let's Play of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. So, we are in the midst of the Kestrel Lancers quest line, and we are going to keep the ball rolling. I want to try to get as much of this done as I can. So, Marshal Jackson Davion. Thanks to your valiant efforts on Doria, the entirety of the Crucis Lancers were able to make Planetfall with minimal casualties. Since making Planetfall, we've learned that the Capellan Confederation's strategic military director, Pavel Ridzik, is presently on Tikanov leading the Capellan defenders. This bodes incredibly well for our war efforts, as capturing or eliminating Ridzik could end this war before it even starts. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. The Crucis Lancers' next objective is to take control of major population centers and, most importantly, secure Tikanov's numerous spaceports on the planet. The 6th and 8th Crucis will be assigned to take the capital of Tikograd. The 7th is dropping to secure the primary Earthworks limited battlemech factories, while the remaining Crucis Lancers units will fan out and take other major population centers around the planet. The Kestrel Lancers have been assigned to take the mining town of Gaziga, located high in the Kazan mountain range. Although it is a small township compared to other major population centers, it is an important one as it remains close to major mineral mining operations and has an active spaceport located nearby that is used to ship refined materials off-planet. No spaceport is too minor when it comes to planetary conquest, so despite its size, it is still heavily defended. MIIO intelligence estimates that the entirety of the Ariana Grenadiers have been set to garrison Gaziga and its surrounding area. The Crucis Lancers aerospace wing plans on bombarding the Grenadiers while they are in the open, which will force them to pull back into the city itself. The Kestrel Lancers then move on Gaziga and clean out whatever Grenadier forces remain after the aerospace jocks are done with them. Our assault will commence in 2 weeks. Prepare your forces appropriately. Okay. So, our air wing reports heavy losses for the Ariana Grenadiers. They estimate around a company's worth of survivors have fled into our objective, the city of Gaziga. We're tasked with clearing them out and taking control of the city. Elements of the planetary militia are supporting the Grenadiers in system, but we anticipate that they will surrender if we eliminate the Grenadiers. So again, we're just going to take money. Our relationship with Davion is not really good enough to do anything else. It looks like they're kind of recommending... it looks like we're probably going to end up running exactly the same lance, but I think I'm going to switch to the archer. I don't feel like the AI is using it to its full capabilities, really. And then we can stick Rollins with the Black Knight. So let's ready up and jump right in. So we're obviously still taking a tonnage penalty, but that's going to happen, you know. These missions are designed for like a heavy medium lance, so... Alright, so... Looks like we have 9 enemies to take down. Let me just double check the Agincourt. Medium lasers on 1, that's on 2, full volleys on 3, small volley on 4. Okay. So.
Crucis Lancers regiments have been assigned to take cities adjacent to regional spaceports to secure our foothold within the system.
Let's head this way first.
Crucis RCT makes an advance on the capital city of Tikograd. We have been assigned to take and hold the mining city of Gaziga and its small spaceport high in the Kazan mountain range. Our fighters report that they have inflicted heavy casualties against the Ariana Grenadiers defending the region, pushing them back into the city itself. Their remaining Op-4 and some planetary militia have held themselves up in the city and have refused to surrender to our forces. So we've been ordered to move against them and clear them out. Taking out all Grenadier forces should force the Tikanov militia to surrender, so Grenadier IFFs will be highlighted as primary targets on your HUD. Our best estimate is that there is roughly a company's worth of active Grenadiers in the city that we will need to clear out.
Ooh.
So let's get to work, Lancers.
Okay. Let's try to bombard this Warhammer. Can somebody pay attention here? There we go. Would rather not have that running around. Okay, turret down. Oh, okay, so that's the militia captain dead.
The Ares conventions were renounced at the beginning of the First Succession War, and even if they were still ratified, the Grenadiers taking refuge in the city would still constitute.
Of course, a Panther.
I don't like it any more than you do.
Because we need to have some sniper mechs.
If we crush their main body, the hope is that their remaining forces should capitulate to us. But the
Okay.
Grenadiers are fanatical supporters of
Obviously, this is what the Agincourt does best.
Let's hope their compassion
Just destroy some stuff.
desire to draw out this engagement
It would
anymore.
sure be nice if this was additional ammo.
Ready to start pickup operation. You can never have too much ammunition.
It looks like it was, so that's very nice. Okay. So, now we need to find the rest of the Ariana Grenadiers. I'm assuming they're all going to be mechs. So that means there's at least 2 lances around here waiting to be destroyed. So, got to keep that in mind as we approach. Trying not to just walk straight in the Archer. See if we can try to pick them apart a little bit.
We've made contact with the Grenadiers. They are using the inner city
There we go.
as cover. All Lancer forces advance into the city and flush them out.
Yeah, that's not going to be the best way for me to do this. In fact, the best way by far is going to be to get them one at a time if I can. There's one. Alright, a fire starter. Not much of a concern. We are getting kind of poked at by PPCs. Well, it's Panther. So nothing too concerning there.
Let's keep the momentum up.
The Griffin, however, is going to be a touch problematic. Alright. Alright, that's down. Of course, the fire starter. Well, he's been legged, so shouldn't last long. Alright,
All primary targets have been destroyed.
that's down as well. So let's see if we can draw the other half out.
Follow the commander.
Or at least get them to expose themselves enough for a target lock. 'Cause that's the thing. The Archer is at least going to whittle a couple of them down before they get into range. There we go. A Vindicator. Let's back it up. Yeah. Don't let him get too close. Alright, he's got no weapons left. He's dead.
You have fought bravely for your cause, but the battle is lost. Surrender and no
It's an urban mech.
will come to you or Gaziga.
It's not even necessarily the dangerous urban mech. I gotta fire slowly. That way I don't overheat. Or not necessarily slowly, but at least steadily.
Lancers, finish the fight.
Alright. I think that's all of them. Unfortunately, we did have an armor break there. I'm wondering if that's from the Vindicator.
Have been neutralized. Commander, secure your position and prepare to receive relief forces. With any luck, the other 7 Lancer regiments meet with similar success.
And there you go. So we captured the town. You know, maybe the Archer wasn't the most exciting way of doing things, but that armor break is probably going to mean we can't take it to the next battle anyway. So, I didn't even see the quick draw in there. I wonder who took that down. So again, nothing too crazy on the salvage side. So we'll just go for some more medium lasers. Yep, led the way there. Okay, let's make sure we do our repairs quickly. So 2 days, 5 days, 5 days, and 7 days. Okay, so actually that armor break probably shouldn't hold us up. So, mission briefing. Kestrel Lancers, I have an important announcement. Last night we received word that Pavel Ridzik had abandoned Tikanov. The 6th, 7th, and 8th Crucis attempted to capture him, but bad weather prevented the aerospace wings from being able to pursue Ridzik's dropship as he fled the system. Across Tikanov, coordinated resistance to our invasion is beginning to break apart. Remaining CCAF units are fleeing into the wilderness, unable to get to their dropship now that we have firm control over all of Tikanov's spaceports. The capital of Tigrad is in talks with AFFS Command to negotiate terms of surrender for the city and many of the major civilian population centers on Tikanov. We are hoping that they will help us broker a surrender from the remaining CCAF forces now trapped on Tikanov, but until that time the trapped CCAF forces remain a threat. While our blitzkrieg worked at disrupting their defenses and taking firm control of the system's spaceports, it also allowed for large numbers of Confederation forces to withdraw into the wilderness, where they will undoubtedly regroup en masse. Thanks to the efforts of the 7th Crucis and the liberation of the head Earthworks limited facilities in Tigrad, we were able to identify a hidden Earthworks mech production facility deep into the Kazan mountain range, less than 600 clicks south of our current position. Our liaison with the Ministry of Information, Intelligence, and Operations believes that this will be where the CCAF guerrillas will make an attempt to regroup their forces. As the closest unit stationed near this hidden facility, Command wants the Kestrel Lancers to move against this installation and capture it before the CCAF are allowed to fortify their position and resupply. Taking this facility should cut the legs out from the remaining Confederation forces in system, so be sure to bring the biggest mechs you can muster in time for this fight. We'll be moving against the facility shortly. Finish the fight strong, Lancers. CCAF forces are regrouping at a hidden Earthworks limited production facility in the Kazan mountain range. Command has charged the Kestrel Lancers with capturing this facility and clearing out any hostile Liao forces in the area. Be sure to use your time to prep the biggest, toughest mechs you can field by our operation date. The CCAF forces will be treating this as their final stand. 255 tonnage limit, so obviously, even though they say the biggest and toughest, it's probably going to be the same group. Now, I do remember that the Archer really isn't actually good for this kind of mission, because you get a little bit closer than you really want to. The only alternative we have for the Archer, weight-wise, is the Warhammer. So I think that's what we're going to do, is have Rollins in the Warhammer. And, yep, this is the team we're going to take in. Alright. Yeah, these are pretty tight quarters, so better we didn't bring the Archer.
And the primary Earthworks manufacturing facilities at Tigrad have fallen under our control. But the fight is not over. Davian intelligence has tracked the remaining Liao defenders to a hidden Earthworks mech assembly plant and storage facility close to our forward operating base. Our mission is to finish the fight. Eliminate all Liao defenders and secure the Earthworks production site. Kestrel Lancers, advance.
Okay, we are going to have some backup.
The entire 2nd Crucis is on deck for this mission. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Support our allies and clear the field.
What are you
No
doing?
telling what we'll encounter once we reach the targeted facility.
Armored vehicle spotted.
Okay. Some light resistance here. In the form of a unit of Scorpion tanks. It's kind of cool, these missions, because like these feel like actual enemy detachments you might see. You know, like a squad of light tanks being sent on intercept definitely makes sense from a tactical standpoint. So, yes, we're headed this way. Look at that, is that a crashed ship? Okay. Jägermech, Atlas. Oh, Atlas? An Atlas D, that's the one I want. And a Warhammer.
I've identified the turret's control center.
Oh.
Working it on the HUD now.
They're actually getting torn apart.
We may be able to silence those turrets all at once. Falling in behind you. Target sustained heavy damage.
Huh. Interesting. I mean, they're getting pretty beat up down there.
New target, grasshopper.
Ooh, a grasshopper.
Tango spotted, and it's
Oh.
a beauty.
Alright. Let's go around the side. Our allies are not going to last long.
Target acquired.
Alright.
Target acquired.
Come on, bring him down.
Incoming missile.
Okay, got the Orion.
Target acquired.
And then, of course, there is this itty bitty grasshopper here. Who's next? Alright, grasshopper's dead as well.
Perimeter. IFF readings indicate additional hostiles both inside and outside the facility. Commander Mason,
Well, that's
you
not
will
good.
secure the interior. Do your best to preserve as much of the facility as possible. The working mech production facility is much too valuable to destroy. All remaining Lancers, fan out and secure the exterior of this facility.
Okay,
Make sure no Liao forces escape.
couple of urban mechs. Yes, the turret generator. Don't think I can actually reach that. Gotta be careful here. Whoa.
Target fire starter.
Alright. Unfortunately, I just took
Acquired.
a face full of AC-20 from my ally.
Marshal Davian, we have neutralized the turrets. Your forces are free to approach.
Destroyed.
Okay, let's make sure that's not going critical. Alright, cool. So, don't let the factory be destroyed. Oh, so we gotta move a little bit fast here. I did not see that up at the top. Alright. I'm not entirely sure how we managed to bring down that turret generator, but somebody did.
Blimey, those are cataphracts. One of the first
Yeah, lots of cataphracts.
Yes. Between Between the Raven and the Cataphract, House Liao has been the only great house other than House Steiner to produce brand new mech designs since the start of the
Spider and a
Succession Wars.
trebuchet.
Even with
Okay.
it being mostly cobbled together
Definitely
by
more
certain
concerned by the
components of
trebuchet.
mechs, it's still an impressive battle mech, which is why it is imperative that we minimize the damage to this facility.
We're gonna run face first into the spider. Alright. I definitely want to close with the treb.
Target destroyed.
Target acquired.
Come on. Okay. He is completely disarmed. No pun intended. But all the trebuchet's weapons are in the arms. So, best way to bring him down.
Destroyed.
Alright. Spider's down as well.
Forming on you.
We gotta keep it moving. Come on. Man, these mech assembly facilities are actually pretty cool. It's just like giant mech drying racks, you know? Alright. What's through door number 3? I know, this is all very cheesy of me. You're just gonna have to put up with it, I think.
New target.
Javelin. Okay. It's probably gonna hurt. Because these are coming right towards us.
Lancers. In the name of First Prince Hans Davian and the Federated Sons, we are here to commandeer this facility. Stand down and surrender, and no further harm will come to you or your...
Oh, wow. They just went right through the wall there. Alright.
Commander, clear out the remaining enemy forces as fast as you can. They will most likely attempt to sabotage the facility rather than see it fall into our hands.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. However, they are going down pretty quickly, which is good news. Open sesame.
Target Phoenix Hawk.
Ah, Phoenix Hawk. Is he gonna come out the door or is he gonna go through the wall? What do you guys think?
Target.
Vindicator as well. Oh,
Our mission is to capture this complex in functional condition. Check your fire in these tight quarters and eliminate any enemies you encounter ASAP.
yes, I'm aware. Oh, what is that still doing up? Alright, he's out of weapons now at least. Okay. And the Vindicator's dead as well.
Target acquired.
I would like to take less damage though, if I'm being honest.
This production line seems to have automated mech repair bays handy.
Oh
Use
yeah.
them while you can, Commander. No telling what we will pay
Repair
to
me.
this facility.
System offline.
Okay. How fixed am I? Oh, all the way? That is sick. I wish I could tell my allies to run through those real quick. I mean, I feel like we're moving pretty fast, but the facility is already down to 62%. I'm assuming as long as it doesn't drop to 0, it's fine.
New target, locust.
Ah, the triple locust is probably a good indicator of why it's dropping so quickly.
Target destroyed.
The blackjack is way more of a problem. I would really love if the Warhammer stopped getting in my way so much.
Target destroyed.
Alright, as much as I'd love to go back up the hill and repair again, it's probably more important that we get a move on. Because that blackjack did do a number on our torso.
Copy that. Follow the commander.
And those, those assault mechs behind us definitely aren't able to keep up.
Stations in your vicinity, Commander. Watch yourself.
Dynasty unit, take out all mercenary forces.
Let's not give them anything for free here. Alright, it's down.
Target destroyed.
Oh, a cataphract. Okay. Let's focus that down, huh? Come on. There we go.
New target, cataphract.
There's a second cataphract. The heads on these things are real easy to hit.
Target destroyed.
I think that's it. Oh yeah. The amount of times I shot my own Warhammer in the back
Accept your surrender.
is so annoying.
Crucis Lancer forces, stand down.
Those machine guns must just like force him to want to close, and it just gets right in the way. But another successful mission. Don't want to complain too much. Felt like it went well. You know, definitely action-packed. A lot of tight quarters, kind of hallway fighting. The King Crab would have been so much fun for this, but it's just way too heavy and slow. Obviously can't get the Cataphract 1X. Don't have 33 shares. Definitely a pro tip to just be on better terms before you do this. We're definitely going to take the countermeasures. Yep, 2,000 damage dealt. So, you get a free Cataphract anyway, so not too big of a loss there. And a free ERPPC, that's kind of nice. So, mission accomplished, Lancers. Tikanov is officially ours. Crucis Lancer Command has accepted the surrender of Tigrad and the major population centers around the planet. While pockets of resistance still exist, they currently do not possess the numbers of the coordination to be considered a major threat. The 8th Crucis will be indefinitely posted on assignment here to administer the transfer of power to the Federated Suns. From there, it will be tasked with tracking down the remaining resistance fighters and securing a permanent hold on the entire Tikanov system. As for the rest of the Crucis Lancers, all MechWarriors and combat personnel have been granted a month's worth of leave for R&R. All command and technician personnel remain focused on repairs and refitting our equipment for our next assignment. In a month's time, the Crucis Lancers will be breaking apart into individual regiments for the next phase of Operation Rat. Commander, while the enlisted personnel are on leave, I'll need you to prepare your company for our next target. Be sure to use this month to retool any battlefield salvage, upgrade weapons, and prep your forces in anticipation for our next fight. With the Crucis Lancers divided up to invade multiple targets, prepare your forces to shoulder heavier direct combat operations. But don't neglect speed and utilities. We'll need to remain flexible and may have a need for high mobility operations depending on what is thrown at us. One final item. The liberation of the Earthworks mech factories in Tikanov and Kazan have yielded a large surplus of near-complete mechs. Our techs were able to complete the construction of a number of cataphracts that were on the verge of being operational when we conquered the facilities. These mechs will be distributed to all Crucis Lancer battalions to replenish our forces lost in this campaign. Commander, your unit will be gifted a fresh cataphract as a combat bonus for the liberation of the Kazan facility. You're free to use it as you see fit. Once we ship out, we'll brief the battalion on our next objective. For now, get some rest while you can. Be sure to collect any company provisions from the market while we are all still together. And take this opportunity to perform any repairs and refits to your mechs and equipment before deployed on our next assignment. So there you go. Cataphract 1X, it's a 70-tonner, so it is a heavy mech. Just trying to think, would I take it really over anything? I mean, I guess I could take it over the Charger. Talk about swapping a mech with heat problems for a mech with heat problems. Could take it over the Battlemaster. I think the reality is we're probably not going to get to use this cataphract much, so it's probably just going to go to cold storage. Now, nothing else I want to do at this time. We're just going to do some quick repairs, but that is going to end this episode. So if you guys liked what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely a fun, quest line we're working our way through. And as always, we're going to have more coming. So thank you so much for joining me, and have a great day.